How bad do you want it? So I'm thinking about. Thinking about a great man that I work with. His character is so godly, yet his mouth may not be. God bless his heart. He told me he goes to sleep at 8 p.m. every day to wake up at 3 a.m. I also wake up at 3 a.m. But there are many days, two just last week, where I went to sleep after 12. My body is now used to it. It's roughly 10 p.m. now, and I can't help but wonder, what does he do after work? For the eight, roughly 5 hours out of, he gets out of work at 2 or 3 o'clock. What could he possibly do? Like, I think about all the things that I try to get done and can't. But what do people do when they think that they've done enough? I came home and I passed out for a while. And that was after I looked on it, not even at the charts, I looked at trading psychology. And I played the game before that. It's like, okay, if I have some type of schedule, I want to put the things more and most important in my life. I want to have those things be a priority. So throughout the day at work, I listen to things that edify Christ. I want to spend more time with Him. The second thing I want to be spending time with is a way to further my financial status. That way I can provide for my big and growing family. I need a bigger house. I don't want to rent this 3 bedroom, less than 1,000 square foot for the rest of my, not even the rest of the year. I need something, 2,000 square feet with a full finished basement, 5 bedrooms for my 5 kids. I'm just saying. I feel like I want it too much, and I know that greed and all these other things are not it's not good traits to have, but it's just a hunger. Does anybody not relate to not just wanting to sleep all day, but wanting to be obsessed with something to the point that you put the things that matter most behind, and it's not supposed to be done. You're not supposed to put God second to anything. And I'm guilty of it, and I will change it. I say this year, but this month I will change it, and from every month on, a habit starts now. You gotta form it. That way, it becomes second nature or just a first nature. Let me read this. The secret of happiness is not to do what you like to do, but learn to like what you have to do. King George said that. Wrote that on a fly leaf of the Bible of a friend. We have to do a lot of things. We should do a lot of things. It is written what we're supposed to do. Huh. But we don't. We don't. Believe me, I'm first to say. We sit there and we covet all day. We want other things that other people have. We say, oh, it must be nice to travel whenever you want, just to go to Vegas, to rent big cars, stay at the Ritz-Carlton. Oh, that's for them. You can have it too. Yes, I'm talking to a single mother of 2 or 3 that lives in a government assisted living quarters in little Nebraska, Illinois, whatever it may be. this is the thing that hurts me, knowing this. The people that have the time, they spend it the wrong way, believe me. There's a saying, either you have the time or you have the money. When you have the money, you don't have the time. And when you have the time, you don't have the money. So, with that being said, I make roughly $1,000 a week. That means nothing. I work less than roughly 40 hours. Where am I going with this? I wish I had more time. And I don't wish, because I will use my time as wisely as I can. When I did have time, I would sit at the house playing a game 3, 4, 5 hours a day. If I was only to do that for 2 hours and take the other 3 or 2 and put it into learning how to trade and or fully wanting to change my predicament. I remember there was times where I had looked at courses for drop shipping, and that was in 2015, maybe 16. I knew about Shopify stores and I've made them. It just wasn't successful when importing the goods from AliExpress or Alibaba. I remember I ran into some type of issue. I mean, I know, like I knew back then it wasn't cool, but now everybody's got a store like that, so everybody, and they're more credible. Back then it was like, okay, we'll go to WordPress and make a WordPress site, that way it doesn't look like it's a Shopify store, and redirect it over there. Like, I know what I'm talking about. And then I went into looking at how to sell online, not just Facebook and Instagram ads. I forgot the word for that, because I was gonna make a advertising agency, and I probably still will. But I've also bought a lot of ClickFunnels stuff, books upon books upon books. Literally, there's no reason why I shouldn't be making money with like a print-on-demand store right now. There really isn't. My only excuse to not do that right now is for the simple fact that I don't have the time. That's my excuse. If I was able to trade, and I think that if I was to trade successfully enough to make what I make now, then I would be spending double the amount of time than I am now on my laptop trying to be successful and make that happen. So then I probably still wouldn't have the time. But when I do, when I can trade on daily charts and 4-hour charts and spend less than 2 hours a day, then maybe I will. Like, I've already had the ideas, buy a Cricut machine, get the press, and they made it so simple with the apps out here. Freaking GearBest, Alibaba, AliExpress. You can get the stuff for so cheap and then sell it. Buy the hats for $1, $2 a piece. Buy the shirts from cheaptee.com. Market, man. And then sell it. And if you want to, send it to Amazon. Send it to Amazon. Let them store it, even though I think they take like 30%. But I mean, that just means you gotta mark up the price. And even at $7, if you only spend $2 on each shirt, I get really analytical sometimes. Apologize, I have not finished what I'm doing here. So, pray for me, please. I know one day they will all hate me. And hopefully, some will love me. I don't want people to follow me. I just want people to learn from me. Learn from my mistakes. Because I will reveal a lot more of myself. God bless you.